do their Meeting to order. Roll call, Larry Murphy here.
Brian Mattson here.
Doug Johnson here.
Steiner here.
Brett Palick here.
Pledge allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I forgot to put the minutes in here. Let me go grab them.
Good cookies. Yeah. I have two.
There's a concrete business.
Oh, I'm not doing concrete.
Had you? You gave up on that?
Yeah, just doing the damn thing. I was laughing watching Dunnick bring concrete in for all this curb and gutter.
Yeah, I see their truck, I see their trucks.
That's some miserable stuff to pour. It's super low slump. It's like a 2 or a 3, so
Yeah.
I can form it right in.
Well, it's gotta be just, are they using the curb machine?
Oh, that's what surprised me. It's like
Oh,
for this big of a project and they don't have a machine.
Yeah.
That's what I thought, yeah, they,
They're hand forming it. Oh, wow.
oh, boy.
And that stuff sticks in the truck.
Yeah,
It's miserable.
they'd whip that out in no time in a curb machine.
Oh, yeah. Those are nice and just roll right along with them and keep
Mhm.
dumping them.
yeah.
Yeah, all the manual labor with all those guys having to smooth it out right now. Oof.
At least the weather cooled off for them.
Yeah. Yeah, didn't even get the concrete for it.
No, they can't get most, they could for the city. Well, for state and county, they can't because they don't have a computerized badger yet. They got it there, but they haven't got it running yet.
Mhm.
Told them they better get on it if they want to get the Highway 71 deal in 28. That's a lot of concrete, that sidewalk and curb and
Yeah.
Anything to add to, or public hearings done, anything to add to the agenda?
approve it.
A motion second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Approval of the minutes. Just got a copy of it.
She had a concern last month.
She did. Which I thought was a really interesting highlight, how there's just some real redundant language, and I understand the purpose of it, right? You're not allowed to load or offload on the road, the city road. You're not allowed to do it. But then we're also telling you that you have to have a 40-foot setback. Okay. So
That's an NC2. She's complaining about in town here in the central.
oh yeah, no, and this was only for the industrial district. Yeah. It was a good discussion, but I just thought that, that specific example was just kind of interesting in that we're really making sure you're not going to load or unload.
Yeah,
And I'm just of the opinion of, your building plan should probably incorporate that.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
Any corrections? Let's have a motion to approve the minutes of the July meeting.
I'll make that motion.
Second,
Second.
motion by Brian, second by Connie to approve the minutes of the July meeting. Any more discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. New business. Permitting updates.
Okay. I was approached by a gentleman who is seeking to purchase this plot right here, and just so we have reference, here's City Hall, right down here. And he wants to buy this plot, he wants to put a house up here on the high ground, but he needs access. And, you can see the road really just kind of ends right here. So he's gonna have to basically put a driveway in. Now, we've done that before in the past, okay? We didn't have any issues with it, and I think that's what I'd recommend again is, let him put a driveway in the event that,
With the same caveat we had before for a single house back there, not a development.
yes, and if it turns into a development, they will have to build it to our specs.
So he would use the city right away for his driveway back.
Yep.
Yeah, it's that old deeded row that we've never done anything with.
And where was the other example we had, right?
Just there, yeah.
Yep, and you can kind of see the updated imagery here, how it kind of came in, and you know, the intent here was, hey, try not to take down some of those big mature pines, and no issues. Obviously, I think they're trying to sell this now,
Yeah, they got
but my recommendation is, where are we here? Same thing, yeah, just as we discussed. Yeah, you're free to build a driveway in, try to avoid taking down any big trees if you can. All expenses at you, the builder, and if you do put a development back there, we're gonna tell you that you need to make that road official,
Yeah,
because now we have
well, it is kind of official, but it would have to be to city specifications.
Yes.
If they do more than a single home.
Yeah. So they, I mean, will it work for them to go straight in and then back around to that?
well, this
They-
little,
That
That
little
little
triangle
lot?
there is a Minnesota property or something. It's a unnamed. It's odd.
no, that little,
That's the big one.
oh yeah, this, okay, yeah, I have no idea about this one.
Well, that one's got the house on it. But that little one that's highlighted, that when I pulled it up on my Onyx Hunt, it said Minnesota Lands or something. If Wade and Linda already own that, that's all he's gotta do is go that little ways and cut across that.
Yep, and I think that's what he wants to
It's
do.
open now.
Okay, so that is his property there. Huh?
So he'd only have to wind around a couple trees probably.
Mhm.
And then he owns, and then the property he's talking about is
The big one.
the big one, and that's his also now, or is he?
That's Wade's, yeah.
Yep.
Wade and Linda's.
Okay,
Nice spot for a house.
Yeah,
Dead end road, no traffic by.
I pulled a dog out of the swamp back here before.
There's some high ground there in the front though.
Yeah, no,
It's a nice spot.
yeah, it is, and it dips down into that swamp creek.
so then behind is that the city property there?
No, it's across the river.
Oh,
I think
okay,
that big
yeah.
one is- That's,
Okay, yeah, I see, you said City Hall, and I was just,
yeah, a lot of them properties run across, all the way across.
But that's it. So I'm gonna have this on the agenda for the council to consider. And obviously, I would hope the planning commission makes a recommendation.
Well, he's planning on hooking into sewer and water.
He is. I think that's one of the incentives that he has
Doesn't
to
have to
building
go
there.
well- Doesn't have to go well in the septic.
Nope.
I don't know if he's got room there. Lowland would be a,
So how far does the water go back there?
that, it's all, it drops off real quick. In the, you mean to the river?
The city water.
Right on the corner, yeah.
Yeah, I think it.
Probably dead's right there. There's probably a manhole down there or something.
Yeah.
It goes into that last property there.
So he's gonna have a long run for you.
And all he needs to do is tie in at the front dock, put his own lift station if he needs anything to get up
Yeah, it
there.
depends on how deep that,
We should be at least 10 feet there, but that's a long ways to get back. Might have to do his own lift or something, but
possible.
Yeah, no, thinking about maybe a utility easement as well.
So do you want to act on each one separately or?
I mean, yeah, just for this one, yeah, I mean, I'd take a motion to recommend, the council,
So this would be the Margemer property?
yes.
So do we have a motion to recommend that?
I'd make that motion.
Second?
I'll second.
And that'll be with the caveats that we discussed, the single home.
Right.
I'm gonna have all that language in the, action memo.
Okay, so basically just to forward it to the council now. Any other discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed? Motion carried.
Informational, cemetery ordinance is on hold. When we initially started the cemetery ordinance, we basically took our rules and said like, this is our starting point. Well, there's a lot more to a cemetery ordinance, which, we kind of talked about last meeting. And, it occurred to us as well that we should reach out to a funeral home and say, hey, how can this ordinance support you and make your life easy, right?
Right.
Because, we require things from the funeral home in order to sell a plot. Or in order to have the boys go out and stake their plots out, right? We gotta have their certificates and all that other stuff. So like, how can we work together? So we reached out to the funeral home, and we're engaging with them right now to kind of get their feedback. Once that's done, it's gonna go straight down to, the lawyer and, let them review it. And then we'll bring that back here to P and Z for the final push over the finish line here.
I talked to Dennis Carlson.
Oh, yeah, and that's right. I had to do it for you, Larry.
And then, he said that there's nothing in writing. It's kind of just stuff that's been passed down to him that what it is. So at some point in time, we're gonna have to sit down with him,
Section there.
veteran section, yeah.
Yeah, cause I'd be more than, yeah, I mean, I think we should put some stuff
Stuff
in
in
writing in
there,
there, yeah.
So he, I mean, he kind of knows what the requirements are and be good to just kind of have that in writing, I think.
Yeah, that's the one thing in this town. There was a lot of things that have been passed down from one person to the next and there's no written.
No continuity.
Yeah, it's just like, well, yeah. That's how it worked for many, many years.
Okay, so Larry, should we like set up some kind of meeting at some point, or can we invite him to P and Z here?
Well, we could do that, or we could just sit down and discuss and have them come in one day.
Yeah, I think we should do that.
Okay.
You just email me a time, all right?
Okay, well, I'll talk to him. Yeah, he usually comes in for burger night on Fridays at the VFW, so
Okay,
I'll, he's there, I'll catch him and I remember. I know when he's available. Between his coffee and lunchtime.
Yeah.
okay. We have several individuals, interested in right here, the old softball fields, kind of out of the blue. I only know of, what one individual wants to do with it, put in a, repair shop for trucks and a place for trucks to park. Okay. I reached out to the assessor. I got the price for them. They're assessed approximately 30 grand a pop. What else?
And
There's
all of
three
them want to buy all three lots. All three of the people.
It sounded like, yeah, I'm comfortable saying that they expressed interest in all three.
I would be interested to know what they wanna do with them. I mean,
But
every other
it's,
one wants to do a truck garage, but it'd be nice to know what the other two wanna, what their plan is.
Well, I think, we could probably.
Most tax dollars out of it possible.
I think I think the council can definitely be picking and choosing. We're gonna go into closed session on Monday to talk about the sale price. And I think that might be a topic as a stipulation to it and just say, hey, part of the bidding is you need to tell us what your plan is and give us a rough timeline.
that's zoned
Industrial.
industrial.
Yep.
Yeah, and we did change that one lot across the road to residential.
Yes.
Right, yeah.
So right here.
We haven't had, we just haven't had any interest in the industrial park. It's, it's mostly
Yeah.
full except for those empty lots, but there just hasn't, we're not in the right area
Yeah.
for much industrial.
The residential one, that's that Murphy lot or?
No, Schaefer's right next to it.
Schaefer, oh,
Schaefer switched that one.
but
to-
didn't she have a, okay, Schaefer's, okay, yeah.
But yeah,
Okay, I
they still
remember
have
now,
that one next to it. Murphy still has the one next to it, where the old pallet plant was. Gladdy and. It's probably still listed as Gladdy and Larry. Oh, that's Michael Martin, it must be. Maybe he'd buy that from them. I know
Had to, well.
Gladdy still had one there.
I was thinking that she was closer when we. Cause she would have been one of the affected.
Yeah. Yeah, cause that was, I know it was where the pallet plant's at. Well, I'll go one more, go to that where that 1028 is. Next one up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's Kevin's. Okay, yeah, she must have sold that to Mike then. Huh. Learn something new every day.
Do we have any recommendations for the council on the lots or?
Yeah, is there anything you guys are thinking that I can pass on?
Well, it's like price wise, we'll go with what the assessor says, I suppose.
There'll be some specials against that for,
Yeah, it'd be nice to get something that's just sitting there now, empty
Right,
ground.
yeah.
and We get something out of it and then depending on what people do with it, we'll get some tax dollars out of it too. That's for, we'll talk about. at the
well, I think as
council.
long as whatever the business is if it's zoned. Fits in the industrial.
Yeah.
Ordinance, it should be.
I'd be surprised if they want, for the truck shop, they'd want all three lots, but
I know.
Well, this one has some swamp up here.
yeah,
So
it's
there's-
got low ground in the back, it's buildable in the front.
Yeah, so it's kind of come down like this, really.
Yeah. As dry as it's been this year, you could probably build on any of it.
Yeah, that's the truth.
But there is water to that too. There's a water stub.
Yeah, I see the hydrant there.
Yeah, we've had some issues with folks stealing our water. So
It's there.
yeah, no, they just go and turn it on. They put a lock on it. They cut the lock. We installed like a big pipe thing on it now where it's significantly more difficult to access. So it's we're always looking at like how much water are we pumping? How much are we charging? There's a percentage in there that is just like would never be accounted for. But when it starts getting past that threshold, what are we doing? Where's the water going?
Yeah.
My lawn.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see some use get out of that.
Yeah, I agree.
Those just agree to pass that on to the city council then would be our recommendation.
That's our recommendation is to. No reason not to sell them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Agree.
Need a motion on that or just,
I don't think we need a motion on this.
Consensus,
yeah. Anything else on that? You want to move on to public hearings for October?
That's the goal, is October. I might ask the commission it may be in the middle of October to have the public meetings. Well, there's a lot of things that just need to line up between now and October. I need to get some info back from the cemetery ordinance, and then that also gives us enough time to let the commission say, yes, we're going to officially recommend these. They can go to council. Council can say, yes, we support it. Then we can do our public hearing.
So we got that and the one that,
We have the amendments to our zoning code, and then we have the hunting ordinance, which we're gonna place under the rural residential section. And yeah, that's it.
That's Amy.
Yeah, and that, yeah,
yeah.
that's it. And we got that one approved by the DNR already. They like it. I think all we're waiting on is just a legal review on it, and that's it. And ideally, in a perfect world, I'd like to send our attorney everything and just like, here are the things we want to change. Here's where we want to change them. Is this legal? I don't want to piecemeal it. It's just easier to track.
and you come up with sample ordinances for the cemetery from different,
Oh yeah, absolutely. And that's what I did for the veteran section.
well, no, I guess basically all of you got,
Oh yeah, no, we the green burial thing. I didn't even know that was even a thing, but it is. So that's also included.
big hole, kick them in.
Yeah, pretty much. But we're in Monaga, we're not going to allow it just because we already have an established cemetery. We've had established rules for since it's been there, and we're just going to keep it out as. Now, if we were to open up a new section, for example,
Our 170222304 is the cemetery up by the bus garage.
yeah, bus garage, right?
The baseball field.
Yeah,
the
there's-
valley.
Is this?
Okay, move left.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Okay, jeez. So for example, if we were
Yeah, we
to,
got those 4 lots there.
if we were to take these 4 lots and, officially incorporate them into the cemetery, we could say green burials are allowed there, for example. But, since they're not incorporated in, I'm just keeping that language as is. If we ever need to amend it at some point in the future, because suddenly there's a demand to dig a hole and chuck some bodies in it, okay, but I don't think we're there yet.
You could do that just about anywhere.
I was gonna say, there's a lot of swamp, there's a lot of swamps around.
Yeah. America's still a wild place. There's some spots where you can walk 20 foot off the road and you're lost. So. Okay.
Okay, I wonder if there'd be any organization like a VFW or anything that would have a section on veterans.
Well, I'm gonna look up what the normal practice is for like Arlington, for example, and just see what their left and rights are. So when we sit down with your friend here, we can say, here's what's common practice and what are your thoughts on it,
Right, yeah.
and then we
Well,
can.
we definitely gotta do something for the cremations too, so they're not taking up such big plots when you only need something in
Yeah.
those mausoleums, the little shelf units or whatever, like we did in Modena.
Yeah,
Those
Yeah.
are pretty,
yeah, no, and they look nice too.
Yeah.
And then that would be a great use for these lots under here is,
at least one of them, you put
Yeah.
a few of them,
You get quite a few,
you can get a lot of them in there.
Yeah.
They'll only let you put 3 cremains in a regular burial plot. By law, it makes no sense because the
Yeah.
box is this big,
Yeah,
but Minnesota rules.
nobody's wanted to build on those lots yet, huh?
No, we had thought about selling them, but there's a water line that runs diagonal across 2, so
Oh,
that would have to get moved. And then they were donated to the city for the cemetery.
Oh, okay,
So
yeah,
we should not change that when they were
Right, yeah.
donated. It's
And that, now that I think
donated
about it,
for a purpose.
yeah, that would be really controversial. I think you can't go a couple of weeks without reading some city council like that voted to do a thing on some property and then we didn't
Yeah.
know.
we'll work on that.
Let's see, Wadena County Standing Up Housing Committee. Last week I attended a meeting on Thursday, with, who was there? County Administrator. We had Staples and Wadena, their administrator and Dean Uzelman, their zoning administrator. And, the first step they want to do is form the committee, and they want to kickstart all of this with a housing survey, which would be done this year. And you could see on the second page in where their funding targets are. They're still short 3,500. Staples offered 1,000. Wadena offered 1,000. Wadena County offered 1,000. And then I have an item on the agenda for the council to pick in 500, and that would get the get it started. The last housing survey for the county was done in 2021 during COVID, and I haven't seen this survey, but from what I understand, it wasn't the best product that could have been produced. So I think this is going to be a nice step in really assessing what the housing need is here, what the commercial housing need is. What is driving the housing? Is it is it the schools, nursing home, for example? Yeah, I'm going to recommend it to the council. One of the things that was really good to hear at this meeting is the push to create some incentives for homeowners, home builders, and commercial home builders as well. They don't exactly know what those incentives are going to be, but I think they'll be similar to the abatement that they have now. It'll be a 5-year program where you'll either not pay taxes or have a heavily reduced rate. So should be a good incentive. And we compare ourselves to, or we use Otter Tail as an example, in that it is very easy to build an Otter Tail. A lot of incentives to build an Otter Tail, and well, no matter how hard we ever try, we're just never going to be Otter Tail, and we got to do the best we can with what we got. They also acknowledge that we are one of the higher taxed and poor counties in the state, and that parity exists. So it's nice to hear that it's actually being discussed openly now, and maybe then that'll lead to some action.
Well, they need to do something with their zoning. I mean, in Wadena County, you can only split it 41 times.
Yeah.
Hubbard County, you can split it 30 times if you want. Where are people gonna build? Where it's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why they have that ridiculous deal in place is beyond me.
yeah, not necessarily. I mean,
It's old school, when
Yeah.
it was farmland, the farmers don't wanna lose farmland to it, but that's Fargo.
Well, and here's the
Yeah.
thing too, right? Okay, so let's say you split it 30 times and nobody buys it, or nothing gets built on it. You can just combine all those lots back again.
It's still one
Yeah.
property, but
Yeah.
yeah. It's just an odd deal. Why they tell you can only split that 41 time. Whose property is it? Obviously, it's not ours,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
so it is.
I'm optimistic. Okay, I think some good things are in the works. So that's just the update from me.
old business, none.
None.
5:29, somebody want to make that motion to adjourn? Sure do. Second?
Fine.
Any adjourn next meeting?
That'll be September,
September 3rd.
yes.
We're gonna be able to get in here to vote next Tuesday?
Yes, so we're having the council meeting, at Greenwood Connection. Because on Monday, we're gonna be setting up. So Tuesday
Okay.
will be all ready for us.
I guess I would be more about the streets than the road.
Oh, yeah, so that little entryway you saw over there, that is the way in and the way out. I think,
We're jumping the curb yet.
They should, I would imagine sometime soon, if they're putting in curb, that won't be long and nobody.
Yeah, well, they're gonna have to keep something open for the fire department.
yes, and, I'm gonna get something out there for Tuesday so folks can see like enter this way and
Yeah,
don't try and jump curbs and
yeah.
break something,
They won't do that.
get stuck. We are gonna head off stream.